Okay, hello everybody, welcome to the all ages panel of Whose Line Is It Anyway? This is the panel where everything's made up and the points don't matter, kind of like a price check at Dollar Tree. We're going to start our first game with a game called Superheroes. This is for Sage, Chip, Michi, and Kaylee. Our youngest performer, Kaylee. Dude, she's 17, stop staring at her that way. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. Everybody with Sage get off the stage. And Sage is going to be a superhero, and she has a crisis, and she needs to solve a problem. I need from this section an unlikely name for a superhero. You can just say things. Super what man? Super groin man. Actually, go sit in the corner. This is an all ages panel. A little bit more family friendly. Office supplies girl. I like that. Now, we need a crisis for office supplies girl. What? You who went like this? Out of supplies. Can you be a little bit more specific? You're out of paper, office supplies girl. So she's going to act out this crisis and call on her super friends, and they're going to give each other superhero names and mess with each other. So, office supplies girl, you're out of paper. What are you going to do? Thank goodness you're here, Mr. Doesn't Use Vowels boy. And scene. Before we go on to the next thing, I need to borrow something really quick. Can I borrow your hat, Mr. Black Mage? We're gonna have so many scenes in this hat. Actually, I need one more hat. All right. Hey, more people. All right.
And we have to prove that the all ages group can do a lot better than the 18 over.
Right? Hold on to that. Hold on to that.
Yeah, you don't get dirty things to put in the hat.
Pass that around. Pass that around. If you're out of paper, raise your hand. Before you guys do anything, I'm passing around the hat to make suggestions for scenes from a hat. I'm going to give you guidelines because you have an opportunity here to do better than the 18+ panel. Write suggestions that you know will have us hopping up here more than 3 times. What? Quiet. Like something like llamas, Hugging with alpacas while watching Hetalia? No. If you want to read that, it's called fanfiction.net. So make it vague, so that way we can come up here and interpret it and make idiots of ourselves. Because if it's bad, we're going to laugh at you. All right, so we're going to go into a game called Action Replay. This is for Colby and Allie. And it's also for Nissa. And who wants, any volunteers? Action Replay? Not you. Huh? Okay, it's going to be for Allie and Colby and Nissa and Sage. Nissa and Sage, I need you to go to the back of the room and plug your ears when the scene starts. So go in the back of the room. Right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here's how this game works. Colby and Allie are going to act out a scene, and they're going to use as many physical motions as possible because in the back of the room, Sage and Nissa are going to have their ears covered so they cannot hear the dialogue. After they're done with their scene, Nissa and Sage are going to come up and act out the same scene just by the actions that they've watched. It's going to be a train wreck, I promise. From this section, I need a situation you'd encounter at con. Somebody has the same costume as you. I like that one. So, are you guys' ears covered?
Doing our best.
What?
What?
You heard us.
No, because they have to see the actions.
I can see.
So, okay, you guys have to act out a scene involving wearing the same costume. And go.
I love this costume. It's so perfect for... No. No. I made this myself. I spent
Well, you know what? I spent a lot of money on this too. I made a product, but I still haven't.
money, 16 hours of blood, sweat, and tears.
Well, that sucks.
Oh no, no, no. That is not happening. You cannot say what you pay for on eBay is somehow better than...
eBay! eBay! You think this came from eBay? No, it didn't. Not. It did not come from eBay.
Oh, did it come all the way from China or something?
Well, Value Village, but that's a completely different thing because Value Village, you know, it's a little bit cheaper than going from China, and it looks like actual clothing.
Hey, the Value Village. Really? Closet cosplay? Here at this con?
Oh, you're gonna go that way with this.
Stop. All right, so that's scene for you two. Sit back down. All right, so Sage and Nissa have to come up, and we're not going to give them a topic. They have to act the scene out based on the actions they just saw, and they look so lost. You guys figuring out who's who? Okay, who's being Allie? You poor bastard. All right, so you have no context. Are you ready? Start the scene.
Who's on, right? You don't like this. It's great. But it's so tacky. It looks fantastic.
No, you have no idea what looks fantastic.
You have no taste.
Says you. No, I think you got it at Walmart. Just saying.
How dare you think I look like white trash?
I didn't say you look like white trash. I said you look like Walmart. Just saying.
Looks like a bit more person. I'm still angry at you. Okay, come next to me.
Why?
What? Look at what you're wearing. That's fine. Cute. You're furry.
Same thing, right? So you're calling this
And scene.
You have something.
And scene. I gotta declare the winners of that Nissa and Sage because they said Walmart and you guys said eBay. You want to know what their context was? Wearing the same costume. So, yeah, right. All right, 1,000 points to eBay. We're gonna go into a game called Number of Words. This is for Allie, Kaylee, Chip, And I'm gonna pick somebody out of the audience. Me? All right, I'll do it. All right, we're gonna act out a scene, and we can only use a certain amount of words. I can use 5 words because it's my panel, and dang it, I can use the most words. I can only use 5 words. I have to use exactly 5 words. Chip has to use, or I'm sorry, Allie has to use 3. Kaylee has to use 2, and Chip can only use 1 word. I need the name of your favorite video game for this back section.
Mega
Bioshock Infinite. Okay, well, what do you want to do? Okay, let's try this again. From the back section, are you in the back section? Okay, I'm gonna have Chip do it.
You, what's your favorite game?
Earthbound.
Earthbound.
Ooh! Who said that? Stand up. Stand up. I like you. That's a great game. All right. So we're going to act out a scene from Earthbound. Colby, can you come over here and act a scene when you feel it's appropriate? Thank you. Colby Newbold, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know it, BS it. Number 1 rule of Who's Line. All right.
Let's go kill the bad guys.
Yeah!
PK, fire!
Fight!
Let's go this way, guys.
Hey!
Oh no! That enemy's going...
Where?
Over there! Attack that thing!
Far!
I use not count to...
Let's attack it!
Fight!
Don't punch it in the...
What?
the thing with the...
You're gonna die!
No!
If you punch it in the... Oh!
Yes!
Work together, okay? You're too quiet.
What? Gigius, the main enemy of Earthbound. I think I could be
Ah,
wrong.
when you
No! I think I broke...
All right, I think we're Steve, so yay!
That's why I edited it.
Don't like your French.
And the panel broke the Bressler already.
Well, because I'm so old and 30,
Old and...
And Turkey Baster. Was-
Sounds like a Seinfeld joke. What's the deal with turkey base?
All right, since there's so many ladies playing, we're gonna go into a game called Let's Make a Date. Chip, get out of here. Chip, get out of here. Okay.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta pee.
If I call your name, bring your chair with you. This is for Chip, Allie, Missa, and Michi. All right, so Chip's going to, because his girlfriend's not good enough. I'm kidding, she's in the audience and she knows where I sleep. Hi, Nicole. Nicole Darnell, ladies and gentlemen. She puts up with Chip's crap on a daily basis. And that's the best applause you're getting. Oh, God. All right, so Chip's going to be a contestant on a dating-like show, except each of these ladies has a flaw or character trait. In Michi's case. It was a compliment. I was insulting the other 2. Shut up. All right. So Allie's bachelorette number 1. She has a lisp, and it gets worse the longer she talks. Michi, you're a different anime every 15 seconds. Missa, since you're in the 3rd spot, since you're glutton for punishment, you get the hardest one. You're evolving from primordial ooze to a human being. Science. All right. On 3, everybody say, Chip, get your butt back in here. 1, 2, 3. Chip, get your butt back in Nicole broke up with you? Well, no, she's dating Chad Kroger.
No, I get one.
And so these three lovely ladies are your next options. So why don't you ask them some questions? All right.
No, I don't need a microphone. Contestant number 1. What is your ideal date?
I think that my ideal date would be that I would probably go to the paint store and see some decals, and then after a little while we'd see the sunset and get to some snacks, maybe some soup, and just relax.
Contestant number 2. What's your favorite food?
That's you.
You can do it.
Contestant number 3. What do you like to do in your free time? How many questions did I get? Yeah, I need another round of questions.
I think we need many rounds.
Because I'm pretty sure contestant number 1 isn't your ex Veronica.
I don't give Allie that much.
Well, that's good news. Okay, contestant number 1, we're going on vacation. Where would you like to go?
Well, not to, I would probably want to go somewhere that's really sweet. Someplace that we could see the sunset, but we would also go mountain climbing.
To the door.
Come on. If you're gonna come in quickly.
Go on adventures and just have a lot of fun with ourselves. I think it sounds like a really good time in my life. Get out and explore.
Do you not understand the last door almost?
Contestant number 2. You know, just going on a hunch here. What's your favorite world war?
How we doing? Is there any way we can get staff only on that door? Staff only on this door. And this is the door you go through. No.
Terrible at this. Number 3.
Staff only. Staff
Star
only.
Wars or
This is
Star
the door.
Trek?
Enter quickly. Find seat quickly. Stay quiet. Close the door. Otherwise, all the
That was not the
So Chip, you're not going to be Zach March at this. So what do you think contestant number 1 is?
A dumb weeaboo.
No. What's her quirk? I'm not saying, we all know Allie's a dumb weeaboo.
All I can tell is she has a list. Maybe Penelope?
I'll give you it. She has more of a lisp the more she talks.
That's weird.
All right. So if you get these two, I'm going to be impressed.
I'm gonna be impressed.
I think if that happens, this whole audience is going to give you standing ovation. And since they're lazy, it ain't going to happen. What do you think Michi is?
Well, I was wrong in the first place. I didn't even let her finish her second question, so I have no clue.
So Michi was supposed to be a different anime every 15 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to cut her off, jerk. You never cut off a woman when she's talking. So, here's challenge mode. What do you think Missa was?
I don't know what tell me.
You know what? I might as well give that to you just for the good answer. She was actually supposed to be evolving from primordial ooze to human being. And she kind of stopped along the way at amoeba and just stayed there. So yeah. All right, that's let's make a date. They don't always work. Sometimes they do. So hand in the back. Apparently we're doing a Q&A.
I have a question. Not a question. It's kind of hard to hear you guys back there.
We'll give mics for some of the games. We only have 2 mics, so.
I know. Try to
All right, and I don't know the length of these chords, so. Phrasing. Hey, while you're down there, can you, No, I was gonna ask you to scratch my knee, it itches. Sicko. All right. So, for those of you standing in the back, do you want to sit up here at the front? The answer is yes. Well, get your butt up here.
Let's go.
I got your barrier right here. Anyways. I don't know. All right, we're going to go into a game called Living Scenery. So this is for Michi. Oh no, this is for Zach, since Zach just got here. Zach Fashionably Late Marsh. And Brian Madro. As well as Allie and Colby. So Brian and Zach are going to act out a scene. However, they need props. Those props are going to be in the form of Allie and Colby. So I need a situation that I need an adventure that you would do that isn't con from this back section.
Going outside.
Okay, can you be a little more specific than going outside? Hold on. In the hat. Exercising. So I know you don't exercise, but this is acting, Brian. You have to pretend. There you go. Whoa, I'm loud. Okay. So you guys are going to be exercising, and you have to incorporate Allie and Colby as props throughout the scene, and go ahead and start the scene.
All ages? I don't think you're doing that one right, man. Hold on. No. You're not even going to get a bird doing that. It's called a shoulder press, right? Okay. There you go. Now push. Come on. Go. Go, 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 go.
I feel like I got
Good job, dude. That was 2 pounds.
Should we try for 2.5 next time?
Oh, let's not push it. I'm gonna make you a smoothie, a protein smoothie. All right, drink that whole thing.
Where did it come from?
Protein.
I don't trust you.
That's fine. You don't need to.
We have a mic set up here, so we're trying to pick up a little more sound. We're doing our best. Can you hear them a little better?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to go on to a game called Styles. And can I have my iPad, please, Chip? Here, I'll trade you, because you're going to write things down. Chip's going to go to the middle of the audience. And we're going to do a game called Styles. This is for Kaylee, Michi, Sage, and Nissa. It is a skirt parade. I'm pretending that I'm part of it. All right, so Chip's gonna ask you random audience members for random styles, movie, TV, theater, video game, anime styles, and keep it safe for Colin, please, because this is all ages. And then they're gonna act out a scene. I'm gonna freeze them, and then we're going to continue the scene in that style. So Chip, get some styles from people.
Dragon Ball Z!
Space opera.
I like survival horror. Write that one down.
Western!
Space opera.
Space Western!
Magical girl. Magical girl.
Love comedy.
Okay, Chip, don't take too long over there. I'm gonna write some more down while he's doing that, because I like surprising you guys. Oh, okay. I'll write that one down.
I write really slow and you can't read it anyway. All right, farthest back corner, right here. What do you got?
More Chip.
Spaghetti Western? Okay, we already got Western. You got another one? Spaghetti Western.
I'm trying to incorporate
We're just gonna add that. Yours just modified the original. All right, now back up over to here.
All right, Chip, you're good.
I'm good.
You're good.
All right, so these guys are going to act out a normal scene. I need a situation you'd encounter at a con. Someone didn't seal their paint. Hey, I don't care what you cosplay as, whatever it's from, but if you don't seal your paint and make a mess, you piss the hotel off. So, yeah. Anyways, that said, somebody didn't seal their paint, so you guys get to attack whoever did that, and we'll freeze you and change the styles. Good times.
Oh, man. Guys. I'm blue. I got extra glue on my glue. Oh, wait. Did you forget to put it away again? It's all over the bathroom. Did you not seal your paint? What do you mean? I didn't seal my paint.
Freeze. Nature documentary.
And here we see the wild Kaylee in the midst of wild blue paint. Because she forgot to seal it again. Let's see how close we can get.
Freeze.
Swimming anime.
Freeze. Kabuki. Freeze. Now you bring your leg down.
Infomercial.
People not read sign?
And she did not Well, if you act now for only $5.99 and plus shipping and handling, you can get some great paint stealer.
Freeze. I'm actually going to say that one for last one. Soap opera.
How could you? I'm sorry, I'll never come out of my costume.
But what if we buy that paint sealer on the commercial?
It's not gonna come out of my costume.
But what if
I hate you.
But what if we just put more paint on it? It'll be absolutely terrible. It'll come out. Just use bleach.
But it'll ruin the rest of the costume.
Different colors on my costume. Those ruin the
Freeze. Hockey night in Canada. Hockey night in Canada.
I don't know if all you guys are fussing about, but I mean, if we're obviously going to
Freeze. We're obviously not sports-minded on the stage. Chip.
We're gonna go ahead and do survival horror.
Freeze. How you guys doing tonight? Having a good con? Yeah? All right. Normally I say in the 18 plus panel, this is a good time to immortalize your fun moment here at Kumoricon. I'm going to think about this here for a second. I don't know, I want to do this one.
Oh, but this one's good.
Okay, yeah, let's do mimes. Mimes meaning don't talk. Freeze. And to finish this one off, heroes of cosplay.
I like so amazing, guys. I'm like so perfect. Look at me. I'm like using all this fancy, like really expensive stuff.
And scene. I love my friends, but dear Lord, I love messing with them. A thousand points to Mrs. Very, very convincing rebuttal. We're gonna go on to a game called Story. This is for everybody. Everybody, all y'all, you too, get up there. Oh, okay. So how this works is these guys are going to tell a story, and I'm going to sit up front by these wonderful people, and I'm going to point at our cast members. They're going to continue telling a story. They're going to pass the mic around and continue going until the story either starts to suck or it gets really funny. So, Chip, I'm going to hand you this mic.
I'm a bad storyteller. One time Alright, so over here I need the name of your favorite anime character.
Naruto.
Hikaru.
Which one?
Oh, that's right.
Mario.
What? Okay, or a high school host club. Okay, and then from this section I need the name of your favorite video game character. Shepard. 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 In the cat ears. Sora. You guys have to tell a story about Sora.
So once upon a time, nobody cared. The end.
Because that mic's not that long. So
I made it long enough.
this is a story all about how Hikaru and Sora met. And we're going to start with Zach.
One day, Hikaru was sitting in the dining hall with his twin and being oddly comfortable with being
very physically close to him. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a giant...
A giant spaceship fell down, just crashed through the ceiling, and out stumbled a person and then a dog and a duck and a duck, and they were looking at Hikaru and how close he was getting to his twin, because that's like not cool, because that's like his twin, and so the person and
the duck, Donald, looked at them and said,
Suddenly, aliens and monsters were attacking his place. So he went to his chopper bike. So he decided to fight them. And then it was for...
Which made Hikaru and Kaoru quiver in fear. And the other said to his brother, "Please save me from all these monsters. I'm so afraid. And this child, Sora, is my father."
Chip,
I'm Chris now.
you have a fanboy over there? He has a question.
Yes, that's what I was told.
We're going to move on to a game. We're going to do challenge mode because this is normally an 18+ game. We're going to try the all-ages version of good, bad, and worse advice. This is a game for Allie, Zach, and Chip.
He just said it.
I rage against the establishment. Here, grab a chair. So,
It only ends poorly, I hope you know.
So, in a bizarre twist, though, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask audience members for advice questions that our panel will answer. However, I need the seating arrangement to be changed because Chip's going to give good advice.
That's even worse.
Chip's going to get good advice, Zach's going to give bad advice, and Allie's going to give worse advice. So I'm going to come out here in the crowd, field some questions, and I'll be out in just a moment, and this is going to be a train wreck.
All right, we're going to start with you in the back. What's your question?
me?
Yes, you.
Oh. How do I get Bressler Senpai to notice me?
Food!
I went with the wrong.
And what? Mac and cheese and hot dogs with some barbecue sauce on top.
Duct tape goes a long way.
So there's a young girl named Danny. I want you to take her as far away as possible, make a mixtape with her, and send it back to him. You're sure to get him where you are.
Good advice. Good advice.
All right, next question right here.
How to handle a significant other with Tourette's?
Oh, this is definitely challenging.
You understand that if somebody you truly care about has any sort of mental, sort of anything like that, any sort of handicap or handy-capable situation, you just know that if you care enough about them, that you work through it with them to make that a lasting relationship.
do the rest.
What?
I don't know how to do advice. Zach, switch just for this one. Let's just switch really quick.
No, I'm not going to do that. She's right.
I find fire works wonders.
All right, we have time for 2 more questions. This troll right here has a question.
The thing I bought from the infomercial isn't working right. What do I do?
Well, most of those companies, actually, as a matter of fact, most of those companies do have a contact line when something is broken. A lot of companies are very likely to not necessarily pander to your will, but they are willing to help you out so they get your continued business in the future. So what you want to do is look on the paperwork for the product when you acquired it, look up the toll-free number to call, and they'll probably send you some postage-paid packaging to be able to send it back in, and they'll send you a replacement or a refund, depending on the situation.
Call 911. They're not doing anything anyway.
That's because you got it on backwards and inside out. Flip it around and try again.
All right, we have one final question over here.
My lover TV is
Well, understand that, there are many people that do face delusions. You just have to understand if that's something that you are willing to accept and willing to work with, that, you can continue to have a lasting relationship with somebody that has something like that. Because honestly, if that's what makes them happy, if they're happy and you're happy, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Brad's advice.
Get a butler outfit and call him Master Wayne.
If he really thinks he's Batman, then he better put a big diamond ring on it. Otherwise, call the Joker.
I think, Chip, you gave very good advice.
Yeah. We love you, Chip.
All right, where are the hats at? Where are my hats at? No, not that hat. Where are the 2 hats at? Are they done? Okay. Okay, is the other hat done? The red hat? Where's the red hat? Okay. Can one of y'all go grab it, please? Thank you, Nessa. We're going to move on to a game called Sound Effects. This is for Zach and Brian. And
Yeah, we're doing that again later on.
I need some help for this one.
It's actually right after this. Ryan's turn.
You lacking top head of hair? Hey, you know what? I got Widow's Rocky Mountains over here, all right? And you and the red
This
shirt,
just
come
makes
on
up
up.
for the rest of it.
Yeah, the other head is what we do. All right. Is there no more paper left? Marty, I just man, I need you to.
All right, what's your name, sir? Rich. Rich, and your name, madam? Rich and Madison. Okay, we're going to play a game called Sound Effects. How this scene works is these 2 guys are going to act out a scene. However, any sound effects that come in the scene have to come from you guys. You're going to be making sound effects for Brian. He's the fat one. You're going to be making sound effects for Zach. He's the metrosexual one. So, I'm going to give you this microphone.
So for Brian, can you make a sound effect starting with motorcycle? Oh my Hold on.
My motorcycle sucks.
My fat foot unplugged the speakers. Let's try that again. So, what's the sound of a motorcycle starting with Brian? I haven't got motorcycle
me, baby, one more time.
I said awkward, not normal. So these guys are acting on the scene. These guys are, Zach is helping Brian get his cosplay makeup and everything together. With only 10 minutes to get to the cosplay skit rehearsal. So we'll start, go ahead. Hold on, just stand still, let me get the tackle. And it's loading. Okay, whatever, we gotta ignore it. Let me unlatch it. Okay, that sounds normal. Did you used to use that? Yeah, but I mean, I cleaned it out like half an hour ago. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna use some cake makeup. It's still a little stuck. Hold on. No, just give me a second. I'm fine. Okay. Did you hold that boogie push there again? Hold on. Let me just, I need to wet the brush. Oh, we got okay, we're good. I didn't know you all about it. It's not really picking it up. Hold on. We need a really substantial amount. See, the thing is like, great makeup. You gotta get it way before. Oh, you're gonna be the best host now. All right. Whoa, turn one off. All right. Where'd my iPad go? There it is.
All right, 1,000 points to our wonderful audience members. Give it up for them. I don't know. There's some pretty interesting suggestions.
Okay, you're gonna know when I say this to you. So, by the way, so it may be legal in Washington now, but still only for 21 and up.
Yeah, Batman suggestion. All right. What? All right. We're going to move on to a game called New Choice. This is for Kaylee, Michi, and who hasn't played in a while? Allie. So these guys are going to perform a scene, and, yeah, right? We've had like 7 different Attack on Titan suggestions. Chip, lift your feet for a minute. All right. So these 3 are going to act out a scene, but at any time, since I'm a really, really horrible person, I can call out New Choice and they have to say something else. So I need an anime title. Bleach. Chip is also allowed to call New Choice. You're going to act out Bleach. If you don't know Bleach, BS it. So, guys are acting out a scene involving Bleach. It doesn't have to be the anime Bleach. It just has to involve the title somewhere, all right? And start the scene.
All right, so I want you to pull out your zapatos and we'll begin our aerobics. Ready? All right, and down. And up. And
New
down.
exercise.
All right, and jumping jacks. Watch out, girls.
New exercise. This is an all ages panel, Allie.
And three typo. Punch and kick and punch and kick. Ready?
New Choice.
Come on! Get your soul focused. We've got to protect the Soul Society. Then you just got to tough it out.
New Choice.
Then you just got to put on your shoes.
New Choice.
Then you just got to put on your pajamas.
New Choice.
Then you just got to take that wig off. Come on, where's your spirit?
New Choice.
Come on, where's your drive? I've got a lot of classes to teach, and
New choice.
She lost her foot.
New choice.
She's not wearing any shoes.
New choice.
She's on the ground.
Well, that's all fine, well, and good, but
New choice.
that's not good enough. Do you understand that there are some people out there who want to eat you?
New choice.
Do you understand that there are some people out there who want to fangirl over you?
New choice.
Do you understand there are some people out there named Zach Marsh who are pissed off at you? Right, so let's get going. Okay, so now I think we're going to do some running, so if you're ready, hey, let's run, come on. Now I want you to keep your Zanpato out, so just make sure you don't hit the person next to you.
New choice.
Now I want you to keep your Zanpato out because we're going to start fighting. So ready, and you two duel, come on.
New weapons.
Put some effort into it, hard. I want to see hard.
End scene before Kaylee kills herself. 1,000 points to Kaylee's peg leg. We're gonna go on to a game called Dead Actors. This is for Chip, Sage, and Zach. And I need 2 chairs on the stage. Grab that. And once again, I need an audience member.
You're coming up because you're volunteering, people. No, keep the shotgun here.
Blank papers in the bag.
All right, come over here really quick.
So, what's your name?
My name's Nate.
Nate? All right, come up on stage here. Have a seat. All right, so here's how this scene works. Zach, Sage, Nate, and Chip are all going to be in a scene. However, the only living person in this scene is Zach. So Sage and Nate, Chip's going to come into the scene later. I need you guys to do your best corpse impersonation right now. Just die for me. Oh my goodness. All right, so Zach is going to act out a scene, and he is to provide the dialogue for each cast member. Chip's going to come up, say like 2 words, and then fall and die. And Zach's got to provide all of the dialogue for himself and the other corpses. You're a corpse too, apparently, but you get to talk. You're a zombie, congratulations. Zombie Marsh and the Anime Hunters. Yeah, let's get a situation that would happen at school.
Lunch!
Hold on, right there. Forgot your homework. So you have to include forgetting your homework into the scene. And go ahead.
All right, students, it's time to turn in your homework in preparation for the test. Oh no, what am I going to do? Mrs. Dunn and I'm totally not ready for the test, and the prom's tomorrow.
Teacher, I'm sorry I'm late, but but I just couldn't get my gray makeup on fast enough.
No excuses, Chip. I've heard that one at least 3 times this week. From you.
I'm still really freaking out here. This is an inner monologue. I'm just gonna take my seat now. Move over.
for Nate, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 points. I haven't laughed that hard all weekend. All right, we're gonna go on to a game called Forward Reverse. This is for Nissa, since she came over here and volunteered. Who hasn't played? Colby, and are we pointing at Brian? Can you do Forward Reverse, Brian? I know you have a bad knee, you cranky old man, so I just want to make sure you're okay. I love you. I love you. Do you want a spoon later? Okay, do you want to come up and do Forward Reverse? All right, come on up here, buddy. I love you. All right, so these three are going to act out a scene, and at any time, Chip or I can say forward, reverse, fast forward, rewind. We basically have a remote control. Let's do this. Actually, you. You've inspired me, actually. You're going to do a scene from Adventure Time.
So what kind of controller is this? Is this just like a standard TV remote, or do I have like...
You got a VCR remote.
Do I have like DirecTV, or...
You couldn't afford DirecTV. All right, so, well, you have a wife, stop kissing other women. All right, anyways. You don't know what Adventure Time is? Okay, what's the number one rule of Who's Line? They know. What's the number one rule of Who's Line? Thank you. Thank you, audience. You guys are awesome. All right, so you guys are gonna act out a scene from Adventure Time, and Chip and I can call forward or reverse, and go.
What are we acting out? What is the situation?
Whatever you want.
He lost his sword.
Come on, Jake, we gotta go save the princess.
I don't wanna.
Pause! Reverse. Forward.
Come on, Jake, we gotta save the princess.
I don't wanna. I'm stuck. Oh no.
She's over in that tower. Ice King's holding her again.
But it's really tall.
You can stretch.
Oh yeah.
Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward.
Are you gonna help me or not? Come on, Finn, you can do it.
Oh, there we go.
Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward.
Princess. Too fast. Where's Ice King? I need to kick him in the butt.
He's that way.
Reverse to the beginning.
Are you gonna stay there or not?
Double speed.
Come on, they need to recruit us. Where's Ice King?
That way.
Normal speed.
I'm trying to find the Ice King.
Sorry, I can't do much. I'm just a princess.
Reverse. Forward.
Ice King, your plan is bunk. I'm gonna kick you in the butt.
No, you're not. Come on,
Yes, I
Finn,
am.
You can do it.
Yay!
Reverse. Forward. Pause. Forward.
How you like them apples?
Actually, my finger's kind of hurt.
Where's Goontrap? Is he planning some little surprise for us?
Oh, yeah.
Next episode.
Chip's a jerk. Scene. All right, let me see who's here. Hey, Brandon Rankin, you want to help me with something? Who here has props they want to volunteer for props? I need you and Allie to go collect some props. We're going to play props. So this is our second to last game of the night. We're going to incorporate props on the stage, and we get to do rapid fire things, sort of like scenes from a hat. Just grab don't grab that many things, but grab some things.
Grab like 10 Maybe 8.
Where's the other hat while we're talking about that? Okay, I'm gonna come and grab that.
Sir? We're good on objects? We're good? Wow.
All right, who'd this come from? Raise your hand high. That did not work.
Failed.
All right, we're just gonna go down the line. So we're gonna start with that funky yellow thing over there. I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, picking up this park. Dang conventionists.
My name is Paul Rubber, and I'm here to say John Bressler is really freaking gay.
All ages, Brian.
Sit in the corner. And next thing, okay, whose giant prop is this? I don't want to freak it. What's the next prop?
Is baskets.
Basketball? Oh, God. You don't want that back.
Now I'm gonna push the limits. Oh, balloon drop.
That's assuming you had any to begin with.
No, Bressler's nickname is One Nut.
All ages, Brian. You're gonna be dirty. We have another con in like an hour. Our own con in an hour.
I'm yelling.
No, seriously, we've got basketball animes, we've got tennis animes, we've got swimming animes. We could do water polo. I'm sure it'd work.
On the next episode of Athletic Otakus. All right, next prop. Whose is this?
Did you watch the latest episode of Athletic Otaku?
Is it actually yours? All right, cool. There you go.
Okay, just really quick, we're not going to use these, but I appreciate these 2 entries. It's just I don't think we can make any scenes out of them. Orange juice and emotional about refrigerators.
Good luck.
interesting entry that I don't know how we could turn into a an actual scene. Space spiders from space.
That's like saying disgusting conflict.
Infinite power!
No! Kaylee, I'm shocked that you left this power strip laying there.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Where'd the dog go? I gotta put a leash on. Today we're going to have the letter D.
Come here, Chobit. Time to get you charged up.
Here you go, Allie. Just remember, you're the beast. And I'm what? I'm so scared for my life.
Dating back, you left Bressler unplugged again.
Brian, pick the next one, please.
By the power of Grayskull!
So, on this episode of Pick Your Key, you remember we left you with a really terrible key. Well, we gotta tell you, we did some great work today, and here's your new key!
Okay, so I have a door, and it's a normal door, and you gave me this. I don't know. I don't even know.
You see, Zaxel, the key to nailing your Kingdom Hearts cosplay is...
No, hold on. That's bad.
For my heroic deed saving the city from the aliens, they gave me the key to the garden, apparently.
The heck kind of door takes this thing? This thing is heavy. And as a fat guy, that means a lot.
I thought about it. The new double-ended glow push pop.
You don't want that back.